So question 3 is all about data types, and it says a program will be written to store information about members of a swimming club. The following membership details will be recorded: the name, the gender, the status, senior or junior, the fee, and whether or not they're a team member, yes or no. It says part I, choose a suitable data type for each of the membership details to be recorded. So we have a few different options. We have text or string. We have a char, which is a single character. We have a boolean, which is true or false, and we have a real, which is in Python that would be a float, and we also have an integer, so we could use any of those. So let's have a look. The name, if we're going to store someone's name, for example, John Smith, like that, then the data type for that would be a string. So that's what we're going to put, a string in there. Gender, well, you could have true or false, I guess. It's not ideal. Probably a single character would be good, M and F, like that. That also gives you the option of having more than one gender as well, transgender. So we could have that as a char, a character. Status is senior and junior, so that's going to be a single char as well. And then the fee, that's going to be, if we've got money, then we are going to have something like, $9.99 or something like that. So we've got a decimal place, so we're going to have a real. And then the team member, whether they're a team member or not, yes or no, well, that's a classic boolean, it's true or false, so we'd have that as a boolean. Okay, so yeah, so just to point out status, I probably didn't say char, it would be S or J. There we go. Okay, so then it says the swimming club has 50 members, state the data structure that would be most suitable to use and give a reason for your choice. So let's have a look at the question more fully. Okay, so now we can see that there's 2 marks for that. So we're going to state the data structure that would be most suitable. Now, obviously, if you've done a lot of programming and you've done things like dictionaries and arrays, then you might want to use a dictionary. However, in this exam paper, in the syllabus, it states that you need to learn about arrays. So if you put a dictionary in the mark scheme, it doesn't have that in there. So if you do get something about a data structure, it's better to put an array. Okay. In Python, we call them lists. And the reason for that is because you can have indexes on them. You can use the index, allows you to access data. Easily, and it will simplify your programming. Okay, so if you've got a list of things that you're storing, you need an array, whatever. It doesn't matter. Even there are other data structures available in some programming languages, but an array would be the most suitable thing. So you would have, the name. For example, you could have John Smith, and then in the next array, so that's the name, that's the age, they're 50, something like that. Then you could have another one for the status. There we are, and that would be a senior, etc. And you could have other people's names in there as well. Jane F or whatever. And obviously you can use the index where you are in the array to identify across arrays. So array index 0 is John Smith, he's 50, he's 0 there, and he's a senior. It's not ideal. If you're going to do some more programming, I wouldn't program it this way. It could get corrupted quite easily, but for the purposes of the exam, that's what they want in the answer. So yeah, just keep that in mind when if you're going to do some more advanced programming.